I want to leave. My name is Shun Kazehaya. People often tell me it's a cool name. Today, I was forced to participate in a group date because they didn't have enough guys. But as you can see, I'm left alone. But I prefer to be alone in the first place anyway. If I had it my way, I would have bought the manga that was released today, and I'd be relaxing and enjoying it.
Hey, Shun, are you having a good time?
Oh hey, Yui. This was Yui Kagoshima. We went to the same high school, and as my senior, she always looked after me when I was by myself. I was at the group date today because Yui invited me, since she said I needed to socialize more now that I was in college. I'm sorry, even though you went out of your way to invite me. It looks like I actually prefer to be by myself after all.
I see. Well, even still, it's good to breathe some outside air from time to time.
You're right. This is good for me to learn social skills, too. Well, as I expected, it was enough for me to know that I'm not needed in places like this. Hey, Miss Himiyama, if you'd like, why don't you talk with us? Should I order you a drink? What do you want to drink? Oh, that must be the Ice Queen. At that moment, briefly, a woman caught my eye. Orihime Himiyama. Not long after she entered college, she instantly became famous for her beautiful looks. However, she didn't have any interest in relationships, and it seemed that she had the type of personality that didn't want to interact with people. Because she was always quite cold to people, she started to gain the nickname around campus of the Ice Queen. Now that I think about it, Himiyama has been alone this whole time too. And even when anybody invites her, she just rejects them straight away. And she's not drinking alcohol either. She's as cold as they say in the rumors. I do feel a sense of connection with her in some way, but I guess she and I have different reasons for being alone.
Oh, that reminds me, Shun, I actually have a favor to ask you.
Oh? What is it?
You don't have a girlfriend, do you?
Do you think I have a girlfriend?
If you don't have one, okay. Plus, you're a really good guy, right, Shun?
Sure.
Actually, Orihime Himiyama, that's sitting over there, is my childhood friend.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I also invited her to today's group date, but it seems that she still can't get along with everyone, and she's trying to leave already. But it would leave a bad impression if she just suddenly left the group, right? I mean, look at her. It seems that way anyway.
That's true. Her cold aura is completely showing.
That's why, if it's possible, I wanted to ask you, can you just pretend like you and Orihime became a couple here and leave the group date together?
What?
She seriously wants to leave, and because I'm the one that invited her in the first place, I want to make it as easy for her as possible. I'm seriously sorry to ask this. I know it's a tough ask, but please.
No way. There's no way I could do that.
Please, I've already spoken to her about the plan too. You can just talk to her for a few minutes and make it seem like you like each other and then leave the group date together.
But I'm a loser. This is a really difficult favor for me. But Yui has always been the one person who's nice to me, so I do want to help her if I can. And plus, I want to leave this group anyway. Alright, I understand.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And so, I was left having to play the role of becoming a fake couple with the Ice Queen. First I need to go sit next to her, and I just need to talk to her a little bit, right? Hello, can I sit next to you?
Go ahead.
Oh, thank goodness. It looks like she knows what's going on. Hey, somebody just sat next to Miss Himiyama! Are you serious? How did they get the okay from Miss Himiyama? How the hell did he do that? Everybody's so quick to react. Anyway, I need to somehow show everybody that we're getting along well. Do you have any hobbies, Miss Himiyama?
Books.
Oh, so you like books. What are you reading recently? The conversation's already over? Even after that, I scrapped my brain to try to start all kinds of conversations, but not one topic would last more than a minute. Actually, when I was in high school, I was on the track and field team. I can't go back and forth in the conversation at all. She's not throwing anything back at all.
Yeah, that's right. Shun was on the track and field team.
And there she is. Yui caught the ball for me. Oh yes, that's right. After that, Yui jumped into the conversation, and she was also trying her best to make it exciting. But time kept passing, and I was pretty much unable to have any conversation with Miss Himiyama herself. Well then, excuse me, Miss Himiyama and I will be leaving now.
Oh my, did a couple form? Oh, congratulations.
But those two, were they really getting that close? No, but it looks like they're about to go to a different place together, so either way, I'm jealous! And so, even though it was a little bit forced, Miss Himiyama and I succeeded in getting out of the group date. That was exhausting. I'm glad it somehow went well. I guess that's the end of it. So I'll leave around here. Oh, actually, should I walk you halfway?
I'm fine, thanks.
She was cold until the very end, but in the end, I wasn't able to make any conversation with her. I'm a loser with loser communication skills. Well, whatever. Anyway, my job here is done. I was able to come home a lot earlier than I thought, so I'm gonna buy that manga on my way home. From there, in order to sober up, I took a short walk and headed towards my favorite anime shop. Well then, the newly released volume should be here. What? Miss Himiyama? Why is she here? Did she just laugh? What is this? Her eyes are sparkling, and she has a cute face on. She's a completely different person from the group date earlier. Her face is glowing. She's so focused on the manga that she hasn't even noticed me standing next to her.
I'm so excited. Well then, I need to hurry up and go home so I can read this at home. Wait, yeah,
just saw you earlier. Yeah, well then, I'll leave now.
Wait a minute. Did you see?
No, I didn't see. I saw nothing.
You definitely saw, didn't you?
No, if I did, I think it's fine. I can't help but to smile when I have my favorite manga in my hands either.
You're going to tell everybody about what you just saw, aren't you?
No, I would never do such a thing. Please don't cry! After that, Himiyama and I were sitting down on the swings at a nearby park.
I am really shy, but I know that I need to socialize more, and that's why Yui forced me to join the group date and brought me there. But I'm just so bad at talking to people.
So this is the true nature of the Ice Queen. I didn't think that she was just shy. I feel like we have more in common.
But really, my plan for today was to buy this manga that was released today and to read it straight away. I didn't want to go to a group date. What's so wrong with spending time by myself?
Miss Himiyama, I really understand how you feel.
What?
I was thinking the exact same thing. And that manga's great, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? The group date is just a waste of time. Being alone is the best.
Exactly. There's no happiness that can win against relaxing at home and reading my favorite manga.
That's an amazing response.
To be honest, this is the first time I've met somebody that understands me this much.
Me too. This is the first time I've had such a fun conversation.
If you like, should we just talk about it? About our favorite mangas?
Are you sure that's okay?
Of course!
Yay!
And so, Miss Himiyama and I began talking about the mangas that we like. And that was an extremely fun time. It's getting late. Are you okay?
What? Oh, it's already this late? No way. How did time fly by so quickly?
I know, if you'd like, I can walk you home. I don't think it would be good to let a woman walk alone at this time of night.
Thank you very much. Well then, if you don't mind.
This is huge! Wait, is your house a famous household or something around here?
Oh, yes, it seems like that's the case.
I had no idea that Himiyama's family was wealthy. That's amazing. It almost looks like a samurai house.
Well, then, thank you very much for walking me home.
Oh, I should be thanking you. I had fun talking about the manga that I love.
Me too. If it's okay with you, let's talk about it again sometime.
Yes, that would be great. Well then, good night. I never could have imagined that things would turn out like this. The Ice Queen was actually just a shy girl who loves mangas. Way too much happened on my first group date, but it was fun. I think this is the first time I've ever had that much fun talking to somebody. I walked down the moonlit street alone, and when I looked up at the moon floating in the sky, it was really beautiful. A few days after that, I was invited over to Miss Himiyama's house. Through Yui, she asked me to please go and hang out with Orihime, so I was here. I didn't expect to come here again, and not only that, but this time, I'm going inside. I've always lived my life as a loser, so I've never gone into a girl's room before. To be honest, this feels like a big wall to climb, but I'm already here, so I guess I have to go in.
Welcome, Shun. Thank you for coming.
Oh, hey, Yui.
I'm sorry for the sudden request. Come on in. Orihime is in her room.
Thank you.
Orihime, Shun is here for you. Actually, will you please have him leave? What? What are you saying now? Come on, I'm gonna open the door. No!
Whoa! When I looked at Miss Himiyama's room, I couldn't help but to let out my voice. That's because Miss Himiyama's room was full of anime girls. It was an anime nerd room. This is an amazing bedroom.
What? See, I told you it would be fine, didn't I? Because Shun also loves manga and anime.
Yes, my room looks like this.
Really?
Yes, if anything, this is what I think a normal bedroom looks like.
I know, right? There are a lot of things I'd like to say, but you both seem happy, so I'll leave it. You know, I've been thinking this for some time now, that the two of you might get along. I thought about pulling you guys together someday. That's none of your business. I'm enjoying my life by myself. This is what they call sisterly love. It's fine for you to enjoy being by yourself, but I want to teach you other ways to enjoy life too. Whatever.
Miss Himiyama was seriously a completely different person from college. This must be the real her.
Anyway, I'll let you two enjoy now. Wait, Yui! I have plans with my other friends after this, so I'll leave the rest to you, Shun.
Sure. Is this a system overload for her and she can't process it? Is her shyness taking over? I need to step in and do something. Oh wow! You have every volume of Shingeki Lovers from start to finish!
Oh, yes, because I like it, so...
This manga's great, isn't it?
It really is. I also love this one. Even in the devastation, they don't lose hope, and the main characters continue to fight. They're so strong and passionate, it's moving. Oh, did you watch the anime version? I mean, it was an incredible work, and the quality was so high that time flew by in an instant. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm being a classic nerd and talking at you and rambling on about the anime. I'm so sorry.
Not at all, it's fine. But also, I totally get it. I can tell that you really love this manga, and that makes me happy.
Thank you very much. You're the first person I've met that says that without being freaked out by me.
If it's me, you can talk about mangas and anime as much as you want, so keep it coming.
Also, I'm sorry to suddenly ask you to come over like this.
Not at all. I was also hoping we could get to talk again, so I'm glad.
If you'd like, would you like to play this game together?
Sure, sounds great. but I've played that game quite a lot, so I'm pretty strong.
I can say the same. I'm strong too. You better watch out.
Well then, let's see if it's true. From that day forward, Miss Himiyama and I started to hang out from time to time, and our conversations were, of course, about our favorite manga, anime, and games. To be able to talk so freely about something that I liked with somebody was a really fun time. I never imagined that as a loser who loves to be alone, I would be able to enjoy spending time with someone like this. I don't think me a few weeks ago could have imagined this. And then, there was one more large change.
I was able to buy the limited edition convenience store collab item.
Finding things like this is super fun, isn't it?
Maru on the front of the candy wrapper is so cute. Oh, if you'd like, have one of the cookies.
Oh yes, thanks.
It's so good, isn't it?
It is. Miss Himiyama is so cute when she gets excited like this. It really is the little things like this. I can't help it, but I like Miss Himiyama. How lame of me.
Hey, Shun. Thank you for hanging out with me again today.
You're welcome.
I'm really glad I was able to meet you, Shun. Every day is so fun.
I'm happy to hear that. Her smile was truly blinding, and I was left wondering what to do with this crush that I had developed without expecting it.
That night, I was telling Yui what happened during the day. And then Shun, when he got the card that he wanted, he got so excited, like a little kid. I didn't say it out loud, but he was like a little boy, and it was super cute. What's the matter, Yui? Well, I was just thinking that lately all you do is talk about Shun. That's not true. Are you sure about that? Do you have fun when you're with Shun? Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to hide it, Orihime. I already know. You like Shun, don't you? Your cheeks are red. Oh, sheesh, you're so cute. Don't tease me like that. So, what is it that you like about him? Well, that's how nice he is, and how much fun I have when I'm with him. Also, he is super handsome, and sometimes he's cute. You're totally in love! I'm not in love. Well then, why don't you ask him out? There's no way I could do that. If he rejected me, I'll never be able to get back on my feet. No, I am 100% sure you'd be fine. You guys are totally in love with each other. But plus, I don't have any confidence. I've always been somebody that likes to be alone, and because I'm so shy with zero social skills, everybody in college calls me the Ice Queen. If somebody like me goes out with Shun and I disappoint him, I'm too scared. What are you saying? You're beautiful and amazing. There, I understand. You can go at your own pace. Good luck. Don't treat me like a little kid. Well, I shouldn't get involved, and just hope for the best for them. When the time comes, I'm sure Shun will do the right thing. That's what I thought at the time, but... Oh, Shun. Hello.
Miss Himiyama. Hello.
Huh? For some reason, as the days went on, the two of them were no longer able to make eye contact. And by the time I realized it, they started passing each other without even saying a word to each other. Why? Orihime, you haven't been hanging out with Shun lately. What happened? What do you mean? It's just a coincidence. Shun, you haven't been hanging out with Orihime lately. But what happened?
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that our schedules weren't matching up.
Even after that, for some reason, the two of them were becoming more and more estranged. Even though they had become so close, they were trying to go back to before it all began. What are those two doing? Although, I think I have a pretty good idea. They both like each other too much, and they're both overthinking it. But at this rate, I feel like it's going to self-destruct if I don't do something. Hey, Orihime, seriously, what's the matter? It's pretty obvious that you've been avoiding Shun. I'm not avoiding him. I'm not avoiding him. But But it seems that Shun also doesn't want to see me, so why does it matter? Ugh, this girl. This is the first person you've ever liked before, right? What are you going to do if you just become estranged like this? When that happens, there's nothing I can do about it, even though it would make me sad, because maybe he already hates me. Hey, Shun, why are you avoiding Orihime these days?
What? No, I'm not avoiding her. But you see, it seems like Miss Himiyama doesn't want to see me either. So I thought that maybe she hated me or something.
You two are way too similar. You're even eye to eye when you shouldn't be. You're both such a pain.
What? What do you mean?
I'm going to ask you straight up, but you like Orihime, don't you?
What? How do you know that?
I've never seen an answer more obvious. If you like her, then you shouldn't be avoiding her.
But I'm not confident. I've always liked being alone, and I've also never dated a girl before. So even if someone like me were able to go out with Miss Himiyama, I'm worried it wouldn't go well.
What are you saying? When you're 100% a perfect match? Goodness, you both think way too much alike that I'm even more shocked.
Huh?
You need to pull it together. You're a man. You're kind and you're thoughtful, and more than anything, I don't know anybody else that's ever been able to make Orihime smile like that.
Yui.
Man up. Is the main character of your favorite manga the type of guy to run away from the girl that he likes?
Yui, thank you so much. I don't really know, but I feel like you gave me some courage.
All right. Now you need to invite Orihime on a date. Right now.
Got it. And so, I immediately called Miss Himiyama and asked her out on a date. And so, the day of the date, it was my first time seeing Miss Himiyama in a while, and she was unbelievably beautiful. I really am in love with her, aren't I? Long time no see.
Oh, long time no see.
Thank you for coming here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, then, shall we get going? Is there anywhere that you want to go?
If it's okay with you, should we both say where we want to go? On the count of 3?
All right. Then 3, 2, 1. Anime shop!
Shop! Hey, Shun, look at the cover of this book. It's super cute.
You're right. I want that.
Oh, and this one's cute too. I don't know which one to get.
Thank goodness. We're able to talk like we used to before, and it's always fun when I'm with her. Miss Himiyama, I'm sorry.
What?
Before I knew it, you had become a really important person to me, and when I realized that, I started getting scared that I was no match for you, and I was running away. But actually, I know now, more than ever, that I always want to be with you, Himiyama. I want to keep hanging out with you and spending this amazing time with you. What I'm trying to say is that I like you. If you'd like, will you please go out with me? Wait, I'm sorry. I can't believe I just asked you on a place like this.
I also like you.
Huh?
I also like you, Shun. And I want to talk about manga and anime with you, together.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I should be thanking you. I look forward to being your girlfriend.
And so, Miss Himiyama and I went from being 2 loners to becoming a couple.
Congrats, both of you. Goodness, I'm so happy.
Thank you for everything, Yui.
Thank you, Yui. You don't need to thank me, as long as you two are happy. So, both of you, isn't it more fun to be with somebody than to be alone? No, it doesn't change how much I like to be alone. That was way too quick. Why are you harmonizing?
I do like being alone. And from now on, it's not going to change that I'm going to treasure my time alone. But right now, I like Orihime more than anything.
Me too. I like my time alone. But right now, I like Shun more than anything. You two really are so similar. Both of you. No, not that much. Like I said, stop harmonizing. I know you did that on purpose. You got along too much. Here, Shun, say ah.
Thank you. And today was another day that Orihime and I were spending together in a room full of anime nerd things. We read our favorite manga and watch our favorite anime and relax. Sometimes, we just sit there without saying a word to each other and read. But because we both understand each other, even that time is the most comfortable. Even when we're in the same room and don't say a word to each other.
Hey, Shun.
Yeah? What?
I love you.
Me too. So today was another day where we like our time alone, but also like our time together. And we tell each other that we love one another.